thanks for coming to vibe with me. This is a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorns, please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, so not all of these messages can fit for every Capricorn out there. So like I said, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't force any messages to fit. Also, please remember, I am reading energy. Energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate more in a vice versa fashion. Take out resonates for your individual situations. And last but not least, Capricorns, if you are new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I would be so grateful for that support if you would subscribe to the channel and help me grow the community that I am trying to grow here on YouTube. So with that being said, Capricorns, let's jump into your messages from your person, partner, love interest, love reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn from their person, partner, love interest, Capricorn. This very not stubborn, I'm trying to think of the proper word. Stubborn, fixed. I know you're not a fixed sign. Stubborn or fixed energy, very grounded. Let's say grounded. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please. Like grounded, organized, dependable, very earthly. A very earthly. Okay. I'm gonna actually keep those. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, love like ours can change the world. My or your children need to come first. Trust that they are part of our plan. Alternatively, our inner children need to come first. I need you to trust me and believe I am working toward union with you. My inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. Strong signification that someone is acknowledging, dealing with, and healing inner child wounds. I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. There are messages being exchanged through music and movies. Listen carefully and trust what you hear. Seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities at this time. We project our patterns onto each other, and this makes it difficult to see what is real and what is fear-based thinking. I see you working to create change, and I am proud of what you are accomplishing. I want to work on mission with you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn. Capricorn. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I feel like that's this healing old wounds, connecting within to their shadow side, to those unmet needs, to their inner child. Understanding self, personal development. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages. Someone could be going through a divorce, a separation from a long-term committed partnership, a husband, wife, baby's mommy, daddy. Someone's parents could be getting a divorce. Someone could be going to therapy, counseling at this time. Healing. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn. Remember, this energy is vice versa. I would love to hear in the comment section below the video how it's resonating, what side you're resonating with. I do love to read your comments. I try to always answer back. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn. I am so attracted to you, and I want you. I feel like this connection, the depth of it, the desire for it has pushed someone into this personal development, into this healing, into this deeper understanding of themselves, to better themselves, for this connection, for you, for the potential of it, to ensure that it starts off on solid foundation. This person could want to heal first, could want to figure out why they are triggered by the way they are triggered, or why they are triggered by the things they're triggered by, why they react and respond and behave in certain ways. They're trying to understand themselves on a deeper level. They don't want to mess up another relationship, a connection, especially with you. They want to do it right this time. They want to do right by you. So I feel like, yes, there could be definitely healing, healing taking place through self-help, through disconnecting and connecting more with nature and self. This stage of personal development, spiritual awakening. They could be going through to counseling, therapy, counseling as well. Or spiritual guru, religious leader, a group of like-minded people, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn. There's a lot about trust here. Someone wanting your trust or you're wanting theirs, but the other doesn't give trust easily because they've been hurt, they've been lied to, they've been cheated on, they just don't. Someone does not open up and trust easily. Trust takes time for this person to build with someone. It's not like they don't just give trust out. For this person, you earn trust through building it, showing that you can be trusted through your words, through your actions, through your words and your actions aligning. Through your character. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for this person's trust has been broken, whether that was from a past relationship. I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like as a child, this person's needs weren't met, so they didn't learn that they could trust in a parent to be there possibly for them, or whatever it was. I feel like trust was broken for them at a young age. And it's just maybe snowballed and continued. They've constantly had trust issues. Angels, ancestors. It's just like something that they keep attracting, though, because they obsessively think how untrusting people are and how untrusting situations are, and so it's like it just continues to attract the untrusting people and situations into their life. And I feel like this person could be doing some deep healing in regards to that. So like mindset healing, being more mindful about their thoughts, about thinking, having more positive thoughts versus these pessimistic thoughts. And just learning to be more open-minded and having a different points of view. Very well could be, like I said, going to counseling, therapy, self-help, podcast, reading books, whatever it is for this person, meeting up with like-minded people, to hear out and get advice from, and understand that there is another way, there are other ways, there are other beliefs to remove some of these, I'm even going to say toxic thoughts and beliefs that this person has been holding on to that are not serving them. Angels, ancestors, let's jump into the tarot, Capricorn. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Capricorn. It's a balancing act right now. Ooh, and the star, healing. Okay. It's a juggling. It's like you're juggling your heart and your mind, your thoughts and your feelings. It can be work and a relationship, family and friends, but there's a lot of one foot on the ground and 1 foot off. It's here. She's got 1 foot planted on the earth's, solid, stable foundation, and one's dipped into the water. One's planted firmly and one's not quite planted firmly. The star is Aquarius energy, but it's about this renewal, having hope, releasing, having a radical acceptance and surrendering to a situation so that you can get clarity and become firmly planting your feet on the ground, stable and solid in your next move, in your next decisions, rather than juggling. This is multitasking, trying to balance out this. I feel like it's your healing situation. yourself, your mind, your heart. Weighing up an option, weighing up options. So, Four of Pentacle, Capricorn, very, very earthly energy here. I said that at the beginning. I felt a lot of earth energy before I even started. That solid, stable, grounded. I feel like you're trying to gain stability. It could have a lot to do with, I know this is a love reading, but financial stability, or your health. So the pentacle energy is, and you have the star here, which is healing. So focusing on self-care, healing, financial stability. Overall, just stability in general, whether that's emotional, physical, mental, financial, a combination of any of them or all of them. It's like you are finally starting to heal. You're finally starting to have some hope, finally starting to connect with your higher self, personal development, healing, that your inner child, your shadow side, going to counseling, going to therapy, going to group, listening to podcasts, reading self-help books, releasing this tight grip, and surrendering to the obsessive thoughts, feelings, beliefs that you've been holding on to that aren't serving you, that are keeping you stuck and stagnant, whether these are from childhood or from a previous relationship or a relationship that you're in the process of removing yourself from right now or have just recently removed yourself from, that long-term committed partnership. Your child's mom or dad, your husband or wife. Also, I mentioned your parents could have recently or are going through a divorce, and it's, really rocked you. Look at this, so much pentacle. It's all pentacle energy other than that star, which is Aquarius energy. Something could have happened during Aquarius season. So we have the Two of Pentacle, the Four of Pentacle, and the Five of Pentacle now. Five of Pentacle is Capricorn, an energy of, well, it can be a lot of things. More financial anxiety, going through hard times, whether that's financial hard times, some sort of illness that you're healing from, whether that's, an illness or a physical injury, a surgery. There's a lot of healing taking place here, and trying to have trust in the process, because I feel like the process is slow. You could feel like you don't have a lot of support, or friends or family, or just support in general around at this time. The Five of Pentacles can make you feel like you have a sense of lack, whether that's lacking finances, lacking support. It can give you a sense of being like you've been left out in the cold. People aren't checking up on you. You feel a bit isolated. A lot of people are isolated, and if you have a specific illness, you might have had to isolate. It might have been a prolonged time of recovery, regardless of what the illness is, or financial hardship. Maybe you lost your job, and there's been this juggling your finances, trying to find financial stability, cutting back costs. having to be a bit of a penny pincher, cancel subscriptions, cut back on memberships, buy less, eat out less, not going out. Maybe that's a bit of this energy of this lack or feeling left out, right? A bit of FOMO. Either you're not feeling physically your health up to it, or you don't have the finances, but there's something keeping you, holding you back from experiencing, connecting, going out, being able to go and do. I feel like it's more healing, but it could also, if you maybe the healing, whether the sickness, illness, injury, and the prolonged time it's taken for healing has affected your finances. It's kept you out of work. I'd love to know in the comments, like I said earlier, how this situation is resonating for you, Capricorn. So I don't talk a lot about it, but law of attraction. So your thoughts create reality, right? What you think about is what brings about. So if you're having these obsessive, gripping thoughts of worry and anxiety and stress and pessimistic thoughts, it's just going to attract more of that and create more of that. So it's trying to radically release and surrender to the situation and change your mindset to more positive outlook so you can attract more positive things to you. It's energy, right? Like attracts like, Capricorn. Weighing out the situation. Justice. This is Libra energy. It's a balancing act, right? You got the scales here. It is a balancing act. The sword here for me, the sword energy in tarot it's air energy, which air energy is your thoughts, your belief, your truth. I feel like you are in the process of it. For some of you that are going through, just really quickly, for some of you are going through a separation, a divorce. It could be, this justice could represent the energy of all fairness taking place, standing in your truth and integrity, the legal issues, seeing both sides of the situation, a judge, going in front of a judge, to weigh up and some sort of legal separation. Okay, for those of you that does not, or your parents, I had mentioned some of you have parents who are going through a divorce. So a lot of truth could be coming out, but there will be a balancing of the situation, a win-win, and I think things will come out in all truth and fairness and honesty. So have trust in the situation and believe that everything will work out. But for those of you who does not have to do with divorce of yourself or your parents, I feel like you are releasing these gripping thoughts, surrendering to the situation, going to counseling, therapy, self-help, whatever it is, connecting with your inner child, those wounds, those deep wounds that need healing. Regaining your trust, releasing thoughts, beliefs that are no longer serving you, which is balancing things out, right? These things that are holding you down, keeping you stuck and stagnant. I even said it earlier, these toxic thoughts that are keeping you restricted. I feel like it's a surrendering those, it's a releasing of those thoughts, and it's the radical release of the unhealthy thoughts, fear, anxiety, stress, understanding, and it's the sword is also about communication. So if you're going to therapy or counseling or speaking to someone that you trust, that you can have open, honest communication with, maybe it's sitting down and having conversations with your parents, but it's a lot about open, honest communication, releasing things that have been pent up inside, those things that you didn't want to talk about, that you've really held on to for a long time, right? That shadow side, those deep, dark secrets, hurts, betrayals. You're doing the self-help. You're doing the work on self, progressing self, balancing out your mind, getting your mind and your heart balanced. This is someone who's doing the work on themselves to heal. Healing patterns, understanding why I am the way I am. What happened when I was a child doesn't need to happen when, go with me into adulthood. I feel just this radical acceptance, understanding, release of, if you ever blamed your parents, right? Like, well, I do this and I am this way because of this. Well, my parents in my childhood and when I grew up, and it was always, it's not, I don't want to say it's an excuse, but there was always a reason for your behavior or reaction or response. But the way thing was now, there was a reason from the past. And if you didn't understand that, you are understanding that now. Subconsciously it was taking place and you're understanding that consciously. It's this deep healing, this personal growth and spiritual awakening. And I feel like you are really growing, grounding, finding your own security and stability, and understanding, like I said, that your past doesn't have to be your future. You're really gaining self-confidence and this mental clarity and understanding that you can create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. And then you change your thoughts, you change your reality. Capricorn, please let me know in the comments if this resonated, how this resonated, and what side you resonated with. Healing, hope, renewal, clarity, miracles. All right, Capricorn, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of the community, and I'd be so grateful for that support if you did subscribe to my channel. And Capricorn, I can't wait to read for you next week to see where this beautiful energy is going to take you.